Hi everybody, it's Renee and I want to welcome you to my channel, The Hermit's Moon. We're here to do the weekly guidance reading and we're going to do one video for each of the zodiac signs. We're going to start out, since it's a full moon in Sagittarius, we're going to start out with Sag. So this video is for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now guys, remember this is a reading for the collective. It's going to be very general. If something doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't make sense, that's okay. That message just wasn't meant for you. But I also invite you to check out your moon sign and your rising sign videos, because a lot of times we'll get a better message that maybe fits for us through one of those videos. Now we're going to see which spirit animal you all should call on this week. We're going to pull some tea leaf fortune cards, and I am working with the color Faulkner Tarot and the black and white Faulkner Tarot deck. This deck came out, I guess it's probably been about 10 years or so ago. It's a photographic deck, and I really like it. Haven't worked with it much though, so we'll see what comes through. Okay, what spirit animal should all my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising work with this week, Spirit? Let us know. We're just going to take one card. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Beautiful. We'll come back to that. Now we are also going to see some tea leaf fortune cards. Spirit, what would you like all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising to know this week? I'm not looking, just pulling random. Okay, we have grapes. And we have victory and some endeavor. Beautiful. And boat. Awesome. Okay, hang on a second, guys. First, let's talk about the spirit animal that you all need to work with. Give with gratitude and grace. I feel like we can all use this message. I think we definitely need to be giving each other grace, especially with what's going on in the world in this day and age. You know, we've had the coronavirus crisis. Now we have the George Floyd injustice that we're all just broke up about, horrified over, and just we're dealing with all of the unrest and the stress and the agony that has caused in the world. So I really feel like Spirit is wanting us to give each other some grace at this time. If you don't understand exactly where another person is coming from, have a conversation with them, talk to them, but give grace when you don't understand, because you might be the one who is in the dark here, who doesn't really understand what's going on. You need to open up your mind and open up your heart and try to experience what another person has gone through and to understand where they're coming from. But we also need to have a grateful heart at this time. Grateful for all of our blessings. No matter what, there's always something to be thankful for. I truly believe that. And if you are someone who is working with the law of attraction, gratitude is one of the cornerstones. It's one of the foundations of calling in more blessings to you. So Turkey Spirit is telling us to have grace for everyone and to be grateful in every situation. Love that. Now we have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Sagittarius, this is right up your alley. You guys are fun-loving, free spirits. Every Sagittarius I've met has a beautiful, happy vibe to them, and you all are known for being freedom lovers and adventure seekers. So this might be a really fun week for you next week, especially now that the coronavirus crisis, businesses are opening up. We're getting a chance to socialize. I still want to warn you guys, be cautious. You know, we still are in the middle of a pandemic, and they are expecting numbers to surge again. So just, you know, kind of pick and choose where you go, what you're doing, and who you surround yourself with. But definitely go out there, take a break, and have some fun, Sag. Now, V, victory and some endeavor. This is great news for you, Sagittarius. If there's a goal that you've been trying to set, something you've been trying to manifest, you're going to have some victory this week. This is good news coming in. Definitely Six of Wands energy around this card. I like it for you guys. A blessing's coming your way. You can't ask for much more than that. And boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Maybe that's the victory you're going to experience this week, Sagittarius, but hey, let's take it. money or property coming in. That's always good to hear. It just sounds like this is going to be a great week for you guys. A time for you to go out, let your hair down, have a good time, but also some material blessings coming in and some victories coming your way, Sagittarius. Good for you. Okay, let's pull from the color Faulkner and let's get some guidance, what the divine would like you all to know in 3 different categories of your life. We're going to work on personal development, love, and your money. Now, as I'm shuffling the cards, I invite you guys, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and ring that notification bell. I try to post videos daily. And I also invite you to check out my Patreon, patreon.com, The Hermit's Moon, and I will leave a link in the description to this video. Okay, Spirit, what do my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know for the next week, or this coming up week? This is all your divine guidance cards. Beautiful. We have the Moon. This is an area of personal development. In your love life, we have the 5 of Swords. Let's spread these out a little bit. And around your money, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so some Swords energy coming through. A little bit of mental stress, maybe some drama around you guys. Let's see. Okay, we have the Moon card in your personal development. So maybe you guys have set a goal. Maybe you're trying to eat better. Maybe you're trying to work with the law of attraction, trying to manifest something. Or maybe you're just trying to get ahead in life. Maybe you've been waiting on some news. Hopefully with this victory in some endeavor. Even when the Moon card shows up, we don't see a lot of action. And sometimes that can get us wondering, what's going on? Why haven't I heard something? When the Moon card shows up, just remember, something's going on behind the scenes, guys. So maybe you've been trying to, let's say, lose weight. Maybe that's been a personal development growth for yourself. Maybe the scale hasn't been budging. But I feel like this week you're going to see some accomplishments coming through for you guys. Now, it doesn't have to be weight loss. I'm just using that as an example. But, hang in there, guys. You're going to get some good news. And I really think you're going to see some progress. Maybe towards the end of the week. Okay, in your love life, we have the 5 of Swords. Now, this is the card of winning at all cost. Whenever it shows up, I caution people about their karma. Be careful of the energy that you're putting out there. If you're doing something that's maybe not on the up and up, maybe doing something behind someone's back, this is definitely a card that has that energy of possibly stabbing someone in the back. Spirit is warning you, listen, what goes around comes around. Make sure that what you're doing is going to be worth it because it can definitely come back to bite you. So be careful, Sagittarius. Now, this isn't for all of you. That's just for some of you. And this is in the area of your love life. I also caution, like my single Sagittarius, if you are out there, if you meet someone, really, really pay attention to what your gut is telling you about them. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad person necessarily or a bad connection, but you want to be cautious. There might be some things that may not necessarily jive with you, and if that is the case, this message is for you, Sag, so listen to that. But this is just a card of maybe something going on behind your back, and we have it next to the Moon card. So even though this is about personal development, we have some cards here saying, look, there is definitely something going on behind the scenes. Just be aware of that, Sagittarius, okay? That's not just for my singles. You can be in a relationship and still have this energy around you too, Sagittarius. It's just a word of caution. Just really be aware of who's in your circle and what's going on. Now for your money, we have the 7 of Swords. And this isn't the greatest energy like we like to see, especially around money. I caution people when this shows up, lock your doors, lock your cars. This is the card of thievery. It's the card of deception. So really pay attention to your money, Sagittarius. There may be something going on that you need to be aware of. But if you're getting advice from someone, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying don't take it or don't do what they're advising you, but dig deeper. Make sure it's on the up and up. Make sure it's somebody who is reputable. Make sure it's good quality advice. But when this card shows up, I really caution people to watch their surroundings, what's going on around them. And this is in your money, Sag. So you really want to be watching your money. Make sure that you are, if you're giving charitable donations, that it's a good charity, that it's something really worth investing in. and just make sure that all the money is really going where they're saying that it's going. If you're investing in anything, really investigate and know what you're putting your money into. Okay? Okay, now we're going to take a look at the central theme for you guys, and I'm going to use the original Faulkner Tarot right now. So let's give the cards a good shuffle. Guys, I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me if this message really resonates with you. Tell me if it's ringing true for you, Sagittarius. I love to get feedback from people. But Spirit, what do my Sagittarius's Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know this week? Okay. So for personal development, beautiful. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. For your love life, we have the Tower. Interesting. Okay. And for your money, oh, the Seven of Swords again, guys. Okay. A lot of cautionary cards around your money, Sagittarius. A double Seven of Swords here. This is telling me that there's going to be a change for you. Something is going to come to light. You have some real cautioning cards here that we need to really pay attention to. But let's go ahead and start with the personal development. And we have the Hierophant. Now, this is the card of conformity. It's about traditional ways. This is also Taurus energy coming through. I should mention as well, guys, this is Pisces energy coming through too. So this is confirmation and validation, Sagittarius. If any of you are in relationship with a Pisces or a Taurus, if you have that energy around you, one of those zodiac signs around you, that can be a confirmation for you. Pay attention to the message. But your central theme for this week, I feel like you guys are really going to be in touch with your spiritual side. The Hierophant is about counseling. It can be about not maybe big industry. What am I trying to... big institutions. Okay, it can maybe you need to get some guidance from a pastor, from a counselor, from a trustworthy friend, somebody that you really can put a lot of faith and trust into. This is the card of faith. So I'm really getting a message for all of you to have faith. Hang in there. Like we said with this Moon card, if it feels like you're not making any progress, Sagittarius, keep going, keep trying, because you're going to make some strides this week. Remember, you guys have got some good cards up here with the tea leaf cards. So keep that in mind. Now, around your love life, Sag, we have the Tower. A major change is going to be coming through for you guys this week. Pay attention to it. Now, this can also be Spirit coming in and taking control. Like if there's something that we have need to change about ourselves or in our situations, if we've been dragging our feet, a lot of times Spirit will go ahead and initiate the change for us. And that can make it a bit unpleasant. What you need to hang on to, Sag, is understand that when this happens, it's going to be fine. It's going to put you to the place where you need to be. But it can be unpleasant because you've been putting it off. All right? But this is the universe coming in and wiping the slate clean, giving you a fresh start. And so maybe if you all have had some conflict with someone, with your partner in your love life, there's going to be a revelation for you this week. There's going to be a change. And I'm not saying that person is not going to be with you anymore. I'm just saying that you are going to have a revelation about this relationship or about this new person coming in. And it's going to give you some new, fresh insight in which direction you need to go. Okay? All right. Now we're going to deal with this money card. And look, guys, we have, remember, this boat, money or property through an inheritance, a winning, or a windfall. So keep that in mind. You guys might have some money coming in. You have 2 Seven of Swords cards here. And remember what we said, this energy is about deception, thievery, trickery, someone pulling the wool over your eyes. It can also mean you need to walk away from something that's no longer serving you. Okay, I do feel like there's going to be an exodus of some kind going on for you guys that might possibly bring some money into your life. Okay, but when the Seven of Swords shows up, you need to be careful who you're trusting, careful who is in your inner circle. And I'm not planting seeds, I'm giving confirmation. If there's somebody around you guys that you just don't have a great feeling about, that you're not trusting, pay attention to your gut and listen to it. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what is going to be crossing my Sagittariuses this week. What is a challenge that's going to be coming through for you? Something that you're going to have to overcome in each of these areas. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. And Temperance. Sagittarius, this is your major arcana card, and this is great validation and confirmation that this reading is going to really resonate for several Sagittariuses, for many of you. This is your energy, Sag. Spirit is showing up and checking in and letting you know. And this is in the area of your money. So that's very good to note. I really feel like my Sagittariuses really need to be keeping an eye on their money right now. And remember, the card of Temperance is about balance. It's about making sure that the scales are equal and even, and that you're blending. So we'll come back to this in just a minute. Remember, these are the challenges that you're going to face this week, Sagittarius. And we have the Page of Swords. Now, this is the truth seeker. This can be paying attention to new ideas and maybe incorporating a new way of doing things. So whatever you've been trying to develop on yourself, guys, in your personal growth, in your spiritual growth, I feel like you're going to get some new enlightenment this week. You're going to get a new idea of how you can go about making these changes happen. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's a great thing, really. You're going to get some new insight. So pay attention to your thoughts, whatever new ideas are coming your way. I feel like you're going to get a new, something new to focus on that's going to help you in this area of growth. Okay, in your love life, guys, we have the Ace of Swords. Remember, aces are blessings from the universe. Aces are also new beginnings. And this is going to be a new way of looking at things for you, Sagittarius, in your relationship, in your love life. For my single Sages, there really very well could be a new person coming around for you. But I want you to look at your new relationship, your next relationship. I want to make sure that you guys are going forward with a lot of mental clarity, making sure that you're going in with eyes wide open. Remember, you've got the Tower card and the Five of Swords here as well. And these are cautionary cards. So I want you guys to pay attention to any new people coming into your life. Pay attention to the people that are around you, especially if you're on the internet meeting people, if you're going out meeting up with these people. Just be safe and be careful and guard your heart this week, Sagittarius, okay? I'm not saying it's going to be gloom and doom. I'm just saying that you need to really watch who's in your circle and what's going on. Okay, for the money, we've got Seven of Swords, and we have your energy as well around this, Sagittarius. This Temperance card is absolutely Sagittarius, and this is telling you to make sure there is good balance in your money. Anything that you guys are going to purchase, if you're making especially a big purchase this week, or if you're going to make a big investment, a big financial move, make sure that you're looking into it. Make sure you can afford it. Make sure that balance is the key word here. Make sure that you're not overindulging with something. Make sure that this is a purchase that is going to be not going to put you behind the 8 ball with your money, okay? Especially when you have this beautiful energy of the boat coming through, you might get a gift. Just make sure that you really spend it wisely. Make sure that it's something that's going to help you, okay? Just be careful with how you're spending it is what I'm saying, Sag. Okay, guys, I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope you're ready to go out there and have a great week, Sagittarius. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I appreciate and love every one of you. I'm wishing you joy, love, health, and wealth. Namaste. Mwah.